Bienvenida, hermana linda, Kimberly June. Welcome, my beautiful sister, Kimberly June, to this time together in which we shall introduce you to our global community of Pachacuti Mesa aspirants of the great work. It is an honor to open up this space for us to enter into dialogue, my good sister. Thank you for showing up. I'd like to go ahead and start with a couple of questions, if you don't mind.
I don't mind.
The first question, my love, is what initially drew you to this path of the Pachacuti Mesa tradition, cross cultural shamanic arts?
I had had about 8 years of some different kinds of shamanic awakening that predated our meeting. And I didn't know what to do with the experiences that I'd had and was continuing to have. I had a lovely dinner with one of our PMT sisters, Victoria, and she's a Pittsburgher too. And she had attended a workshop with you at the Serpent Mound the year before. And she had been taking your 7-week shift course, which was just coming to an end. So we went out to dinner, which we would do on a monthly basis. And she was telling me about this person that she had met and who she was studying shamanism with. And of course, that piqued my interest because I'd been having these experiences for about 8 years. And she went on to tell me a little bit about you and about the lineage that she was learning. And she said, you know, Shift is offering a 28-week advanced intensive and it starts next week. She says, I think you would really enjoy it. So we stayed up talking on a city street cafe corner until about 1:30 in the morning. And we rolled up the sidewalks and I went home. And then I got home and I went right to the computer and I looked up Shift Network and I saw your radiant face on the course description. And then I read and I read and I read. I couldn't stop reading. And I finally said, oh, this is amazing. It's just what I need. So I went to the registration page and then I saw the price. And with a mortgage and 2 kids, it was like, oh, wait a minute, I have to think about this. So I thought, I'm going to sleep on it. So about 3 o'clock in the morning, I'd been asleep about an hour. And I'm having a lucid dream. And you appear, your face, like a holographic image in front of me. And you said to me, if you're thinking about taking this course, I need to do a sacral adjustment on you. It will make it easier for you to take the course. Well, that woke me up out of the lucid dream into a non-dream, and you were still there. Then I felt hands working on my sacrum. I fractured my tailbone when I was a teenager. And I've had chronic headaches and terrible back pain ever since. And I had been studying craniosacral therapy for many years, practicing as a clinician. And here, this holographic image of you is giving me a sacral decompression and adjustment. I'm in my bed at night, middle of the night, getting a sacral decompression by this holographic image of you. And it lasted about 45 minutes. It was very profound. And I got up from bed. It's now 4:30 in the morning. I got up from bed and I registered for the course.
Wow. That is quite a shamanic initiation into the work, to say the least.
Indeed.
And I love, go
when
ahead.
you finally said, when you said in one of the classes, this is your friendly holographic projection of Oscar, I thought, well, no kidding. I got that firsthand. So
we understand each other well since we navigate in realms that are multi-sensorial and dimensional beyond only our third and fourth. Right. So I'm so grateful that your dream ability after 8 years of spontaneous shamanic experiences that you were trying to integrate and bring into some coherent experience of direction as a healer, because you're a very well established therapist and clinician in your own right, that you found this work to be very compatible with your already heeding of the call to be of service in the world. So we love you for that. And I wish I could take credit for being consciously aware of projecting myself in that dream. I show up in a lot of people's dreams.
Yes, I've learned that.
50% of the time, I mean to do it. Another 50% of the time, that person requires me as a friendly holographic projection indeed. As you probably show up to your clients as well at times.
Indeed.
I love you. Thank you. So here's another question that dovetails into this.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, I love the image of rolling up the streets or the sidewalk.
Sidewalk.
I saw that little. Being a sanctioned teacher of this tradition is like being an adept of the great work. You're initiated into a mystery school. How has that initiation and practice transformed you or evolved you into who you are now? In what ways?
Well, I'm a relatively new teacher. So even though I've been a teacher for many years of other things, entering into this teaching has been like the last piece of a jigsaw puzzle that fit. And it created a gestalt for me of unifying presence. It happened immediately upon the initiation you did with me during the sanctioning. And my clients are now reporting dramatic changes. Don Benito has been appearing to my clients and giving them allies. And I'm watching transformation happen that just is happening without me doing anything. Oscar, it's been extraordinary. The Chavine piece that you had me look at, the little gold flecks, I immediately, as soon as I saw that, my mind just said, the Pleiades. And that image has been coming back to me in the middle of sessions. And I can feel a transmission, an energetic transmission coming as soon as my vista locks into that piece, that arte maestro, or is it, no, your Misarumi. I can feel a transmission coming through me to my client, and then boom, something happens and a shift occurs that's quite dramatic. So that's the shift that's happened in my clinical practice. And for me personally, I feel like I belong for the first time to something bigger than myself. I feel like I have entered into a family of sorts that is not based in ego. And there's a centering and a completion that feels supporting me in ways that I have never felt before. This is all very surprising to me and delightful that it is happening.
So what I hear you saying, my love, is that you're in a process of expansion and evolving presence as a shamanic embodiment
Yes.
of something that is the great mystery, and that every day there are various circumstances and situations, many of them related to your clinical practice with your clients themselves, in which the energy that is exchanged between us and
Yes.
between our community serves to awaken you to higher levels of realization as a self, capital S,
Yes.
beyond ego.
Yes.
And that's the process of transformation that you welcome in your life.
It is.
Is there anything else you'd like to add to that?
I feel held in a way that is so nurturing. I'm kind of a lone wolf practitioner. Um, I'm more of a hermit person as a personality. And for the first time, I actually feel like I have support and like I feel held within our community, not just the global community of practitioners, but very intimately with our community of teachers, with you and Doña Cindy. And there's something very rich and beautiful about that for me as a human being, a flawed human being, to feel so deeply held.
Nothing like a heartfelt, sacred family.
Yes.
Welcome to the great work, my love. And again, thank you for showing up, being present, speaking your truth unencumbered by fear, doubt, or insecurity, and always remaining open to the outcome of your service work.
Thank you.
Much love, and until next time.
Thank you so much.